Over to St. James's Park, Newcastle had a 2-1 victory over Manchester United with a man down. So that is big time performance. Congratulations to Newcastle. I don't think people understand how difficult it is to play a man down. Yes, I know people normally say, well, sometimes with a man down, you're going to find some extra motivation and whatnot and whatnot. But let me tell you what, it is always going to be difficult because you're asking every single player to give over 150% for you to win. And that is a lot to ask for. But Newcastle players were able to give that, and we have to congratulate them. Usula, what a goal, what a finish. It's not just the strike to put the ball at the back of the net, right? But if you look at the play, if go back and look at this play, right in about the center area of the pitch, about the center line, the center circle area, he actually contributed to the build-up, all right? He stepped in, get a touch, played the pass, and ran into space. And he got the ball. And as he was dribbling, he almost stumbled. He had to find his feet again and continue to run and take on his defender. And what a finish, what a strike, what a call, what a bend. Absolute beauty. Now, let's just get that out of the way. What Newcastle did today is really commendable. And for Manchester United, that was just a disappointing performance. Listen, there are no excuses. Whenever you have a man advantage, right? I'm not going to take any excuses. And for Manchester United, I've said they don't look really good when they're having more of the ball. Like, it's like they struggle. Okay. Looking at this game, I think if it has been 10 players each, no red card for Newcastle, maybe, just maybe, Manchester United would have been better. That is because Newcastle United would have taken the pressure to Manchester United. United would have sat a little bit deeper, maybe in the mid block, and then they will have this opportunity to play that transition game. Yes, and I still do believe that. When Manchester United is dominating the team, I don't think they are really, really threatening like that. And I can go to the stats and I can pull that up. So with Newcastle having 45% of the ball with man down, right, showed that just maybe they could have really dominated this game in terms of possession, right? Feeling like, hey, we can go on and attack Manchester United because total shot, they have 12, United have 14. So I do believe if they were leveled, they would have attacked Manchester United more. And like I said, United would have had those opportunities to play their transition game. And two big chances means United 4. They both got 5 shots on target each. So again, look at this. It's a duels won. 58% for Manchester United. For Newcastle. Okay, ground duels 54%, area 51%, and successful dribble where Manchester United have 6 compared to Newcastle's 4. So this was a good performance by Newcastle. Very, very good. Like, very good. And it is unfortunate. And I sat here and I said when they lost to who I think was the Everton, they were coming from the Champions League. And I said, listen, Champions League is actually affecting them. It's not because they're not deep, but because they have a lot of players that are injured, right? And it is affecting them. But this is a team with really, really good players. And I said Barcelona should be concerned because if they have these players back and healthy and fit, it's going to be a problem for Barcelona because Newcastle have explosive players. Like they do. Like they really do. They have that ability to punish you offensively. And this is a team that is full of a higher work rate as well. So, and you can tell by how they played against Manchester United. Manchester United, Carrick, with what he's been doing, this is not how he should lose his first game. Honestly, with a man advantage and that you lost, it is actually disappointing. And he should be really asking himself a lot of questions after this game because it was just a very poor performance. And also, this was an opportunity for Manchester United to just really, solidify their position in that top 4. Again, this is the only competition you guys are playing. So you guys should be able to go on and play with that level of intensity. But I didn't see that. I didn't really see that. If there's anything this Manchester United team should work on, to be very sincere, is to raise the level of intensity. They should be the team that should be able to make other teams very much uncomfortable on the ball, pressing them, frustrating them, right? And all of that type of stuff. But what a win by Newcastle. What a goal by Osula. Let us keep it moving.